Here we are. Hello. You be nice. Okay. We're back. Sims, flipping houses. And here we go. It's funny because I put my little cam in the bottom left, and so then kind of the Sims is up to my right, but my TV is to my right. Wait. I put my face cam in the bottom left, but then my game is up on the kind of left side of the screen, but then in real life my TV is to my right, so when I point that way I'm pointing to my game currently when really it's right here. So if I go that way, just know I mean to go that way. Anyways. We're back in The Sims. I already said that. Flipping houses, already said that. We got the Brook Bungalow. It's a 40 by 30, 3-bed, 2-bath, 91,681 simoleons. Here we are. The Brook Bungalow. So this house looks really, really similar to the Jazz Pad. Do not climb the Christmas tree. Hang on. So you're gonna be in air jail for a minute. Okay. Brook Bungalow. The exterior is more vibrant than the Jazz Pad, but it's still pretty much the exact same. Yeah, are you gonna go try to climb the Christmas tree, or can I let you go? Thank you. Thank you for that. Hey, I need you to tell me if you're gonna go climb the Christmas tree again or not. Okay. Good enough for me. So, I'm not gonna let myself repeat kind of aesthetics. And this red roof immediately is kind of giving me farmhouse. So maybe we'll go for that for this. Don't eat that. That is electrical. And we're climbing the Christmas tree again. Do not. And we beelined it for the Christmas tree. Farmhouse, red roof. Yeah. It's a huge lot. Like, massive lot. Backyard. Landscaping, honestly, really good. Well, not really good. Better. Good. Not bad. No, the landscaping is good. There's a lot of greenery. There's a lot of trees. That's a bird, not my cat. Anyways. They have some garden boxes. They got a grill. You know, it's probably the best landscaping we have seen in any of the houses thus far. So that's going for us. Lots of patio space. Yes. So we're gonna head inside. We'll start on this main floor. And I really like kind of the floor plan of this house. I think it's pretty good. I like the little hallway that goes to the back. I like the staircase. My biggest thing is I feel like the dining room is gigantic, and then the kitchen is only kind of half. Oh, full, but I guess with the placement of the 3 doors, it can only get about that big. So how do you get the half counters like that? If I touch it, is it gonna break? No. I want to figure out how to do that. Anyways, and then the restroom, a lot of wasted space. Honestly, you could put a full bath. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's great. You could put a full bath in here. But right now there's just this random corner that nothing's happening in, and it's a little funky. So then the living room, honestly pretty good. The color scheme is the most questionable thing to me. You got yellow walls and then green couches and blue rugs. All the colors are connected because green or yellow plus blue equals green, but I don't think this is the best environment to use this in. And then having that whole thing is just funky to me. I get that that's like an entertainment center, but it just a little weird. I like the arch doorways, those are fun. But yes, so then heading upstairs, there's, let's see. 1 bathroom to share between 3 bedrooms up here. Not a fan. So you don't have a designated kind of master suite because none of the bathrooms are connected directly to any of the bathroom or bedrooms. So that's a L. Sorry, I'm so scatterbrained right now. I'm trying to regather myself after Avalanche trying to climb the Christmas tree 3 times. So I think, let's see. Yeah, this one is the biggest of all of the bedrooms. So I would call this the master-ish. Honestly, not bad. Hello. Colors aren't terrible, but could definitely be better. And then there's no door. Oh, I see the doors over here. So it doesn't have direct access to the patio. I also think that's a little upsetting, but we're gonna flip it, or we'll fix it. So then over here we have 2 more bedrooms. It looks like we have a little boys' room, and then just a generic guest room. Let's see. The boys' room is honestly pretty cute. I feel like the kind of floor plan of the boys' room could be set up a little bit better. I feel like there's a better flow that could happen in there, but it's not terrible. I like the paneling on the walls. The color scheme is pretty cohesive, minus the random orange chair, but overall not bad. And then the generic guest room, kind of same. Overall not bad. I don't know about the yellow wallpaper and the blue curtains. That's a little funky to me, but other than that, pretty cohesive. My biggest question is, do we have 3 different floors? Hallway? Or is it just the difference in lighting? I don't know. But then up here, I would kind of deem this as wasted space a little bit. This whole thing for just a chess table and 1 bookshelf, that's a little crazy. You could definitely do something better with that. And then none of the bedrooms having direct patio access. I feel like that's definitely an L as well, so. We're gonna fix it though. So with that, let's go to the flipped version. Here we are, the flipped version of the Brook Bungalow. It is now a 40 by 30, 6 bedroom, 3 bathroom. Lot traits are child's play, convenient, can't really read that, and homey. Yeah, so let's go check it out. I've renamed this to Modern Farmhouse. Let's go check out my interpretation of Modern Farmhouse. Welcome to the Modern Farmhouse. We got a lot going on here. We got a lot to unpack. So, for starters, I'm kind of obsessed with the exterior of this house. It seems like every farmhouse ever that you see in, like, movies with farm scenes. It's got the red roof, the white paint, the wraparound patio, with the little kind of like stick out on the side. Yeah, I'm super pleased with how the exterior of this house turned out. And then I'll go ahead and swing around to the back here. We got a lot going on. So the wraparound patio continues. I threw a little grill out there. And then you have some steps down to a nice living area with a jacuzzi. And then you can follow the path and it goes to a nice basketball court and a little play set for the kiddos. Because I know I already did a farmhouse. Did I? I don't think so. I don't know. Anyways, when I think of farmhouses, I think of big families. I think of kind of community, just friendly. They like hosting. They're just very fun. They throw really good parties. And they just always have people around, and there's just always a lot happening. Very friendly, very outgoing, just good people. So I tried to make this a really huge, just nice entertainment space. And then I threw in a nice little vegetable garden as well. And then of course you can't have a farmhouse without a work shed in the back. So I'll go ahead and go in and show you guys that. I kind of intentionally tried to make it seem a little ugly and cluttered. So we have wood paneling all the way around the garage door, and then kind of the other door. I don't know. The garage doors don't actually work in game, so I needed that other door for functionality. Threw some pipes on the wall. We got some cork boards, couple work tables, and then just a bunch of clutter. Christmas decorations, old canvases, broken pots that the husband claims he's gonna fix, but they've been sitting in there for like 3 years now. You know who I'm talking about. Maybe he's sitting next to you. Maybe he's watching. This is your sign. Yeah, that's the little, that's the outside pretty much. And then over here, just kind of some trees and some landscaping, and then we got a hole, but I will explain that here in a minute. Some furniture, and then just lots and lots of plants. So now heading inside. So one thing that I have said consistently throughout this whole series is just that I naturally lean towards darker color schemes and darker colors, and I feel like the typical farmhouse that you see on like HGTV and Pinterest are all very bright, just white farmhouses. And so I wanted to challenge myself to kind of flip the script and do a darker color schemed farmhouse. And then also just being true to myself. I don't really do bright colors. I do dark colors. Unless it's the White House. Obsessed with that one. That's besides the point. So yeah, this is kind of my interpretation of farmhouse, not trying to follow what you typically see on like Pinterest or anything. So I kept pretty much the same floor plan. I just made the kitchen bigger, dining room smaller, and then I got rid of the bathroom on the main floor so that you can flow all the way back to the back of the house. and then into the backyard. So we'll go to the dining room first. I really, really love this paneling. I think it is super pretty, and then with the kind of like pale blue paint to accent it, I think it works really well. I really, really like it. And then we got the dining table, and just because of the mechanics of Sims, I couldn't put a chair here on the end with the doorway. It doesn't play nice with each other. And they got some fun wall art up here. I really like it. I think it's very fitting for farmhouse. You always see kind of the cheesy posters and the giant fork in farmhouse type houses. And then this kitchen, I really like it. I really, really love how it turned out. This is, it's inspired by a house on HGTV. I forget exactly what it's from though. I know it was the competition show at the season in Colorado, but I forget which of the 4 houses it was. I don't know. Clearly, I don't know what I'm saying, but this was inspired by a kitchen that does exist in real life, and I really like how it turned out. I love the kind of different wood tones that we have in here. I love mixing different wood tones. I think it's really pretty. Yeah, and then just kind of the dark accent. I feel like it really emphasizes the earthy wood tones, and then also pops in itself, if that makes sense. I'm trying here. I'm not very good with words. And then we got a little coat rack back here. Little kind of makeshift mud room. So then heading to the living room. I redid the living room a handful of times. I originally didn't have a fireplace, and I did the TV on this wall like in the original house, but then I decided I wanted a fireplace because fireplace feels very farmhousey to me. So then we flipped everything, threw in the fireplace, and now there's no TV. And then instead you just have this giant entertainment space. You got a dart wall that you can play with the friends. I really like this art. I discovered this art for this build. I think it's gorgeous. And then I also discovered Free Place, so now I have just a bunch of little things stuck in little nooks and crannies. That was a game changer for sure. And then a little paint studio. And then I have French doors all across the back wall, so that when they do host their parties and they have friends over and barbecues and different things, they can just open all the doors and they have this really, really amazing indoor-outdoor flow. So then heading upstairs, we have 4 bedrooms up here. I went for, a little girl's room. I wanted it all to feel cohesive, but I also wanted it to be fun and kid-friendly. So the main color was pink, but then we also threw some other things in there, like the bear couch and then the green rug to kind of mimic grass for her playhouse. And then kind of the farmhousey style playhouse as well. And then we have a teenage son type room. I wanted to make it pretty, but then I also wanted to make it feel real, so I have clutter on the floor. And then it always helps me when I'm designing bedrooms if I kind of come up with the character that lives in that bedroom. So this son, thinking he's kind of leaning more towards the emo goth side of things. He's very much so. It's not just a phase mom kind of guy. He loves music. He's got his guitars in there. He loves to play. He likes to write and produce music. And then he has direct access out here to this patio where he's got a little punching bag. And then our next bedroom, I went for a nursery. Hang on. That's not mine. Went for a very earthy tone in here. And it gave me an idea for a different nursery that I want to do, but this house wasn't big enough to do it, so hopefully I'll find a house big enough to do the idea that I have. But you got your crib, your changing table, and then a little reading nook area where you can rock and put the baby to sleep. And then we have a bathroom for these 3 bedrooms to share. Hello, if I can get my cursor to cooperate. Went for a pretty dark color scheme in here. Yeah, but really just kind of simple, basic, effective. I got the kid toilet over there, you know, got a potty train. And then back here we have some French doors that lead to our master bedroom. And this one is a lot different than I feel like the bedrooms I normally do. This one is much brighter than I normally would. And I did redo this room a handful of times as well. It took me a while to figure this one out, but I'm really happy with how this one turned out. We got some clutter, but really just kind of a simple, plain bedroom. I feel like it kind of speaks for itself. We'll fix that. That's not supposed to do that. Okay, so then we'll head into the restroom here. Went for very blue in this restroom. That's very blue. Wow. Really? Come here. Come here. Baby, you can't lay down. I gotta go get ready for work. Anyways. Yeah, very blue master bathroom, but still kind of same concept throughout the rest of the house, just kind of earthy tones. Bath, shower, double vanity sink, got some robes. But yeah, so we have an official master suite now. But then that hole on the side of the house is because I added a basement, and per code you can't do bedrooms in a basement if they don't, or bedrooms have to have a window. So if you're gonna label something as a bedroom, give it a window. So I dug a little hole so that I can throw windows on these rooms so that I can classify them as bedrooms, but then we're gonna use them for something else. So we'll start over here. We have a bar and a movie room. Again, just thinking of like hosting and community and that kind of thing. Farmhouses and just the people that typically live in them, they're hosts. I feel like I've explained that in a video before. At least they seem like hosts to me. So I wanted to make this a hosting house. So just more entertainment space down here. Hi, baby. Hi, yes. Kitty. I know. I'll explain that wall in a second, but we got movie posters over here in the movie room. And despite this being a basement, you don't typically go dark in a basement because it just makes it feel more cold. I actually really like how this one turned out, and I feel like despite the dark colors, it doesn't feel that way. So proud of myself for that. And then over here, we have the Teenage Son's recording studio. I got a piano, little desk where you can edit, and then where he kind of, I don't know a lot about music, but that's where he records. And then this character that I created in my brain is pretty successful, and so this is his wall of accomplishments. These are his little album covers and articles that have been written about him, so that's very exciting. Good for him. Congrats. And then we have a bathroom down here, kind of a Jack and Jill. But pretty simple, really nothing to show off. And then the office. I feel like this turned out pretty tacky, and that was a little bit of the goal. But I like it regardless. I think it's fun. But yeah, that is my interpretation of modern farmhouse. If you like what you saw, I do upload all of my builds to the Sims gallery, so you can go check those out, and you can even get sneak peeks into houses for future episodes because I upload them the second I'm done building them. So go check that out. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. And come back next week for more. I love you, especially if you made it this far. I love you regardless, though. I'm just kind of talking at this point. So I'll go. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.